Hello, true believers. Hi, Dephinition here, and this is a breakdown of Black Panther's crew outfit for the Marvel's Avengers game. Inspired by 2003's The Crew issue #2 comic, this is now yet another new outfit that slaps the appearance of a different person over one of our favorite Avengers characters. That different person in this situation is a man named Kevin Casper Cole, a man that also took on the mantle of Black Panther in the comics, but also known as the White Tiger. Now, I know that I can't be the only one that didn't know much about this different Black Panther, so join me as I take a look at Kevin Cole's comic book history to find out how he differentiates from King T'Challa and why you may feel as if you're playing as a different character while wearing the outfit in the Avengers game. Again, like similar outfits we've seen in the game already. But before I get to overanalyzing this outfit more than anyone else on the internet though, don't forget to show your appreciation by pouncing down on that like button. It goes a long way showing that you enjoy these videos that I work oh so hard on. Also, subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to be notified about more analysis videos like this of your favorite superhero games, plus more. With that, the origins of Kevin Casper Cole actually began in 2002's Black Panther Volume 3, issue number 50. In this 6-chapter series titled Black and White, we are introduced to Casper's life as a narcotics officer on suspension, with the opening moments of the story showing Casper confronting crooked cops and some gang members while wearing a Black Panther suit underneath some cool undercover cop attire. This situation itself pretty much sets up the entire tone of Casper's journey in this series, one man exposing the hidden crime around New York. On top of the issues with crime, we also see Casper has issues at home with his Jewish mother and pregnant girlfriend pressuring him about paying the electric bill, all because of his recent police suspension. Not your average supporting family, am I right? We eventually learn that Casper's dad was a black police officer nicknamed Blackjack because of, well, his dark skin tone, which sounds actually pretty racist when you kind of read that out loud. The crooked cop nature of the story continues here too, as Blackjack would later be revealed to be in prison secretly running operations for a gang called the 66 Bridges Gang. We'll hear more about them later, of course. With unpaid bills piling up and a 5-day job suspension, Casper's main goal in the story is simply to use a Black Panther costume that he borrowed to carry out unauthorized drug busts and eventually earn a promotion. We learn that Casper plans to draw unwelcome attention from his superior officer and crooked cop, Lieutenant Sal Anthony, who also works for, well, here we go again, the 66 Bridges Gang. The borrowed Black Panther suit was being stored by Casper's boss, a man named Sergeant Torque. And, you know, it's actually a whole different situation how that Black Panther suit ended up in New York. It's a whole different story, but we won't get into that today. But Casper would go on to wear the borrowed Black Panther suit under his clothes instead of his department-issued bulletproof vest, thinking that the lightweight bulletproof costume itself would give him the edge to stand out and get his promotion. After failing to recruit Casper, the crooked cop Sal Anthony had Casper and his fellow officers ambushed. The Black Panther costume would help Casper survive, but the other officers would be hospitalized in the ICU. This would be the incident that would put Casper on suspension for not wearing his police-issued bulletproof vest. After that, he posed as the Black Panther to bring down Sal and the entire 66 Bridges Gang. Casper would also learn that he was a pawn being manipulated by T'Challa and a man named Hunter, or the White Wolf, a title Bucky would end up getting in the MCU films as well. So it's kind of interesting seeing that Casper, you know, a guy that seemingly borrowed this Black Panther costume, guided somewhat by fate, you know, or by T'Challa and the White Wolf, you know, to be the Black Panther, another Black Panther, if you will. So I think that's pretty interesting for the character. But Casper's fight with the 66 Bridges gang would continue in further issues though, not until Casper gets a pep talk by Falcon, saying that he needed to be more than just a grown man in cat cosplay. With the help of Killmonger, Casper would end up taking a sip of the synthetic version of the power-enhancing heart-shaped herb that King T'Challa took to gain his supernatural abilities. Killmonger actually only wanted Casper to stop using the Black Panther identity in return. From that point on, Casper would instead become a White Tiger acolyte of the Panther cult and still be in debt with Killmonger during a 4-part Black Panther Ascension storyline. That debt being brought down after saving the kidnapped son of his superior officer. Fast forward to our 2003 issue of The Crew, also the place where the outfit in the Avengers game originates from. Casper would continue to chase his promotion to detective status while continuing his identity as the White Tiger. While Casper's conflict with the 66 Bridges gang still continued in this story, another organization called Tri-Age became another addition to the list of adversaries. Casper would luckily get some culturally diverse help after being recruited to War Machine Rhodey's crew, along with Danny Vincent and Josiah X, the great Isaiah Bradley super soldier son. Together, they would be the ones to take down Tri-Age and take out 66 Bridges gang's operations. Now that we pretty much know about Casper Cole's White Tiger, what actually sets him apart from his Black Panther counterpart? First and foremost, Casper loves to tote around 99mm pistols and shorty shotguns. We learned that his pistols in particular use special non-lethal rounds. So you can say these fulfill two purposes of looking both intimidating while also being surprisingly useful. Reminds me of the Night-Night guns from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Shit! That's the Night-Night gun!
What? It's on my stuff and it doesn't work, and there's no way we're calling it the Night-Night gun.
The bullets work. Non-lethal, heavy stopping power, break up under the subcutaneous tissue.
Yeah, with a dose of only 0.1 microliters of dendrotoxin. I'm not Hermione. I can't create instant paralysis with that.
Since Casper dedicated his life to putting law enforcement on his resume, we see that he also has a keen detective skill that may even make Batman proud. This also made him skilled in hand-to-hand combat and his previously mentioned firearms expertise. Casper's White Tiger suit, actually called the White Tiger Habit, is your typical vibranium bodysuit capable of kinetic and hydrostatic shock damage from bullet-like objects. It also has special vibranium-soled boots for scaling vertical surfaces that allowed Casper to survive falls from 8 stories before. The Habit is also equipped with anti-metal claws and boots that are able to break down any known metal, including adamantium. His other weapon includes a Kimoyo card, a PDA device that is not only used for communication, but to also track his enemies when being used with another weapon, vibranium energy daggers, able to cut through most surfaces and leaving detectable marks that can be tracked with the Kimoyo card. Thanks to the synthetic version of the heart-shaped herbal potion Casper took, he also has Black Panther's superhuman and peak human physical abilities. Unfortunately, due to its synthetic nature, Casper is usually overwhelmed by his heightened senses, resulting in severe nausea and vomiting. Anyway, there you have it. This bold new Black Panther appearance in the Avengers game is not actually T'Challa, but instead one trigger-happy cop that just wants to keep corruption out of his city. It kind of sucks though that we can't get a voice swap for this outfit and similar character-changing outfits like it. In the meantime, I'll just have to use my imagination. Anyway, this question's for you though. What other character identities would you like to see as outfits for the other Avengers characters? I personally feel like we could use an actual accurate US agent or Red Guardian outfit for Cap, or even a Ben Reilly outfit for Spider-Man would be cool too. There are so many possibilities. So let me know your thoughts down below. You can follow me on Twitter at TheTrueHD for superhero related tweets around the clock. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to this channel, and ring the bell for more Marvel's Avengers analysis videos. Plus, much more Marvel content besides all that. As always, thanks for watching if you have, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.